Okay, so going to do another batch of reactions to entries for Leaflit's AI video contest. So some of these are music videos, AI music videos, some are AI skits, but they're all AI animated. And I'm gonna do 6 videos by 6 creators. And 2 of them are in the Skyebrows community for sure. So MusicSatire and GeneralGravey for sure in the Skyebrows community. And if you don't know who that is, it's this guy, Skyebrows, maker of many very popular AI music videos, such as A Million Amelias, that's reached 2 million views. So yeah, there's a whole community of creators gathering around Skyebrows, and some of the entries of Leaflit's AI contest are coming from that community of creators. We're kind of like Skyebrows himself is kind of like the Beatles, and then the rest of us in the community are kind of like tribute bands for the Beatles. That's like the kind of relationship it is. Okay, so MusicSatire for sure in the Skyebrows community, and this creator has Garden of Thorns. GeneralGravey for sure in the Skyebrows community, and we're going to watch her newest video, Karian Keepers Episode One. That's her 3rd entry into this contest. We've already reacted to the first 2. Gonna see and GeneralGravey, MusicSatire, both for sure members. Verbose Barred, I think, is a member of the Skyebrows community. Pretty new though, just 7 subscribers. And we're gonna look at their video. This one here, a character builder and digital character sheet video. Voice Farrealm. This person has said that they are wanting to be part of the Skyebrows community, and they are making music videos in the Skyebrows style, and with entering Leaflit's contest and starting to get attention from the Skyebrows community. So I think this creator probably counts as a Skyebro, because it's not like we have like a hazing ritual or some official application form or something. People just up and join. Yeah, people just up and join. Yeah, there was a new guy the other day that just came in. Let me show you. Yeah, I did a reaction to him. I did a reaction here to this guy's new video. Yeah, sometimes people just jump up out of nowhere, and he was congratulated on joining the community by Skyebrows himself. So yeah, that guy there, Phantom GB, I think his name is. Yeah, that guy. So new people show up all the time, and there's not like an official application process or anything. So this guy wants to be in, and he's doing things in the style, so I think that probably counts. And then he's got this one, Wings in the Rain official, and I think this is the official version that he's going to enter in the contest since it says official. And then we've got JabberingJake. Oh, I've got those turned around. Let me switch those around. Okay, JabberingJake. And then he is not in the Skyebrows community. I'm pretty sure he's not anyways. And he has A Saint in Another World. And then we've got Kartoffel. And look at this, 69 subscribers, 69 videos. Isn't this just perfect? This is just perfect, isn't it? We got to make sure this guy never gets another subscriber and never uploads another video. No, I'm just kidding. No bully, no bully, no bully. It's just a joke. It's just a joke. It's just a 69 joke. Okay, but isn't this perfect? These 69 subscribers and 69 videos right now. That's just so awesome. Okay, and then he has the Lyrian Chronicles Anime Opening, and I'm pretty sure that he is not a Skyebro. I don't think he's in the Skyebrows community. And and then that is all of it. Okay, so now that I'm done introducing everything that's going on, let's jump into MusicSatire's first video. So MusicSatire had Vespia Nightrose before. And Vespia Nightrose I already reacted to. Yeah, I already reacted to. If you go to, let's go, my Leaflit playlist here, I've been reacting to a bunch of these. So this here will be batch 5 that I'm working on. So I've already reacted to a bunch of these, and MusicSatire's entry was back here in batch 2 that I did 11 days ago. So that one at the bottom there that you see there, that's MusicSatire's entry with the pink hair. So this is MusicSatire's entry, Garden of Thorns, is a second video entry about the same character, Vespia Nightrose, the Rose Grave necromancer. So a necromancer character for Leaflit's role-playing game world. Okay, so let's go in, and like usual, we're going to just go ahead and read the description. Okay. Garden of Thorns, MusicSatire, and see it's got the hashtag for the contest here, which the hashtag I think is a required part of the contest to make sure that Leaflit has actually noticed you, and that you don't like end up making your video and then Leaflit doesn't notice it was part of the contest, which would be really sad and tragic. Yeah, so it's got the hashtag here, and okay. I fell in love with Vespia's design and had to cook up something special. Pure, beautiful K-pop madness in a KDA style aesthetic, all running on C-Dance 2.0 Fast, pushed to its limits. So C-Dance 2.0 Fast, I think that's the version of C-Dance 2.0 that's cheaper than the other one. I can't remember. Okay. So I did a K-pop music video starring Vespia Nightrose, who was built for the Angel's Sword AI contest, featuring Mei Kageyama and Leaflit. Okay, so I don't know who Mei Kageyama is, but Leaflit is the one who created this contest. This is Leaflit. So the Angel's Sword RPG is a Leaflit side channel for the role-playing contest. Okay, and she's got her main channel that she shares with her mother, Leaflit. Sorry, and all this will be in the description. Okay, so let's go.
Thorns explode. Yeah.
Oh, I really like the that's a good sound there. Yeah, the music is already good and we're just 17 seconds in. That is good. Let's rewind just a little bit and let's go. Okay, and then we got Leaflit, and I assume this this actually looks like MusicSatire's self-representation character. Yeah, this character right here. I think this is MusicSatire's self-representation character here. Okay, so let's keep going.
In the night, born in fire, now I rule the shade. Pink hair burning where her life decayed. Thorns cut deep, but they feel like chains of gold. I raise the fallen, turn their pain to bold. Hear her screaming from the graves below. She wants my power, watch the garden grow. I'm the velvet thorn queen of death in pink and black. Garden of thorns. We die screaming, then we dance right back. Velvet thorn queen, lighting up the afterlife. Garden of thorns. Beautiful chaos.
Yeah, it's making references to the previous song, which is basically a character backstory for this character and why she has necromancer powers and the death of her sister and a bunch of stuff like that, and how her power works, which is basically that it's connected to the growing of roses and roses bloom from the ground and stuff like that. So it's pretty cool looking, rather edgy. Sometimes it looks slightly too edgy and is a little bit cheesy for me, but a pretty cool character overall.
Veil rot spreading, neon pink and black, black roses rising from the body, stack bone stab, glowing pink lining in my veins, every soul I steal, the garden rains, hear her screaming from the graves below.
Yep, hear her screaming from the graves below. That's her deceased sister. Uh-huh.
Wants my power, watch the garden grow. I'm the velvet thorn queen, queen of death in pink and black. Garden of thorns, garden of thorns. We die screaming, then we dance right back. Oh, velvet thorn queen, lighting up the afterlife. Garden of thorns, garden of thorns. Beautiful chaos in the night.
Oh, wait, sorry, I want to pause. Wanted to get a look at her rose scythe here.
Beautiful chaos in the
Yep. Yeah, see her like rose staff is like becoming a rose scythe. Yeah, that's pretty cool looking. So I wanted to say up till here, I do see a few low resolution problems. Like if you look at the character's eyes carefully, or you look at the character's outline, you can see a little bit of blurriness, a little bit of smudging, and then look at this, like the staff is a pretty complicated thing, but you can't see the details clearly on the tip of the staff. So if you look at stuff like that, you can tell that it's got some low resolution problems from time to time. And I think that's something that's caused by C-Dance Fast, because it's like the lower resolution version of C-Dance or something like that. But it's not happening all the time, and I think it's mostly happening in scenes where there's more than one character, which is a lot of these scenes, since it's mostly showing 3 characters dancing on stage. And I am glad that they're taken off the stage sometimes and do things like, you know, riding motorcycles or skydiving. So yeah, because when I see a whole music video and it's just characters dancing on stage, that can be done well, but it gets boring after a while. Usually by the end of the video, you're like, I'd really like to see some other location than just this stage. But I think that the camera work and choosing when to do close-ups and when to rotate the camera around and stuff like that has been pretty good here. And I like the character designs. I've never seen Leaflit in this clothing, but it looks like it's a version of her usual clothing that's kind of based on the costumes of these people. So like if you take Leaflit's usual clothing and then you hybridize a little bit with these two people, you would get something that looks like this. So I think that was done well. And let's see, but yeah, MusicSatire usually has just really high quality stuff, with the exception of the April Fool's joke that MusicSatire did. Yeah, don't watch the April Fool's joke MusicSatire video and think that's representative of MusicSatire's talents, because it is not. It is a joke. It is a joke. Okay, let's keep going.
Come with me, come through fields of bone. Feel the thorns. You're in my zone. No escape. The garden owns your soul.
Oh, mostly the text has been good. You know, AI tends to do text distortion, not as much as it did a few months ago. The AI programs have gotten a lot better at not distorting or misspelling text, but once in a while you still see it. And I see it right here, misspelling Thorns by making it start with a V. Okay, but let's keep going.
Here we go.
Yeah. See, this has an exciting like concert feel to it. Yeah, I like the way, and the scenes seem to be matched to the music pretty well. Yeah, some people when they edit their videos, the scenes aren't matched to the music as well as they should be, but this is doing it pretty well.
Thorns explode! I'm the velvet thorn queen, queen of death in pink and black. Burning the thorns, thorns, thorns. We die screaming, then we dance right back.
Oh, that was some awesome dance moves. Yeah, that was probably really hard to do. Let's look at that again.
Screaming, then we dance right back.
Yeah, when she jumped and dancing and jumping over the car roof, and then landing in a super dramatic pose like this. Yeah, that looked really good. That looked really good.
Thorn queen, eternal bloom, eternal fight. Turn the thorn, turn the thorn. We all die beautiful tonight. Turn the thorns. Beautiful. In the night. Burning those thorns.
Okay, this is just really awesome. Yeah, I love this. This is a really cool music video, and the music is awesome and the visuals are awesome.
Beautiful in the night.
Okay, so very cool. Let's give it a thumbs up. And yeah, it's only 4 days old. It got over 300 views, and I bet there'll be a bunch of Skyebrows in the comments. Oh, Big Papa Pedro. This is an obscure Skyebro. A lot of people don't know about him, but he's a Skyebro. Dull Demon. He's a Skyebro. Yep, and oh, Dot Pocket, a very well-established Skyebro. Yes. Yeah, they're all loving it. Ben with the string of numbers. Yes, he's a robot character. Love it. Oh, Louisverse. Look at this. Look. Oh, yeah, Louisverse is here. She is an equal to Skyebrows himself. We say that she's a Skyebro in the Skyebrows community, but she's actually more of an equal than an underling. Yes, more of an equal to Skyebrows himself in talent. And Melody from the Kinney the Hound universe. And oh, Generation X Miss. Yes. Yeah, I agree. Generation X Miss. MusicSatire did put a lot of work into this. Sometimes when you see a video, you look at it and you're like, wow, I bet they were like staying up all night on multiple nights editing this to make it look perfect. Oh, and then Highlander, a Wild Iraqi is his old name. I'm sure that, yeah, he's you should all know him. And then Feeble Mind, awesome. Pseudo Gray and Happy Harble, yeah. Oh, are we gonna see more of her going forward? Let's see. I don't see why not. Yeah. Oh yeah. Okay, and Harble is in here. Yeah, so a lot of Skyebrows commenting, a few people that are either not in the Skyebrows community, or if they are, I don't recognize them. But yeah, this needs a lot more views. This needs a lot more views. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so let's go to the next person. So now we're going to look at General Gravey. And General Gravey has already had 2 entries into the contest because you're allowed to do multiple entries. So let's go Leaflit playlist. And this playlist will also be linked in the description. Where were the General Gravey ones? I think, let's see, not there. I think it was in the 3rd batch. Yeah, I think both of them were in the 3rd batch here. Yeah, I think both of them were in the 3rd batch here. Okay, so let's go back. So General Gravey, we're going to do Karian Keepers Episode 1, this video right here. And let's go. And here's the episode, the video. So it looks like this is maybe going to be more of like a television episode kind of thing. Or, you know, a really short one since it's like 5 minutes. Okay, so a lone sniper, which I'm thinking is probably General Gravey herself, arrives at Karian Keep expecting nothing more than another routine excursion. Instead, she finds herself surrounded by strangers, mysterious motives, and a party that's somehow already one bad decision away from disaster. What begins as a simple introduction quickly spirals into unexpected alliances, dangerous encounters, and the kind of adventure that nobody can fully explain. Welcome to the beginning of the Karian Keepers, or something close to it, featuring the first appearance of Ginrei Kurogane as she joins the expedition. Yeah, I think Ginrei Kurogane is the name of the General Gravey self-representation character. She's here. On the profile picture, the Ani with the golden horn. So not a demon, but an Ani, the Japanese horned mythical creature. Okay, so let's make sure we're rewound all the way. And look at this. Okay, and then an inn called the Stumbling Mimic. So that is a cool name. And if you look closely, you can kind of see the mimic here and here pictured on the sign. Which looks like a trunk or something. Yeah, so looking at this starting picture, it looks a little bit ChatGPT. I see the a little bit too much detail clutter with the tiny points of light. Like there's like many tiny spotlights pointing on everything. Yeah, like look at this house, you can see a lot of that. So it kind of looks like a ChatGPT image. And then some of the dark clouds, there's a couple of marks here and maybe here that look like paint smudges on an oil painting rather than like actually the clouds. So yeah, I see a little bit of AI error in the opening image, but you know, it's when I'm paused and really looking for errors. So once it's moving, it'll probably not be noticeable.
Rough night?
I don't remember.
Then it was probably a rough night. On the house.
Okay, so the opening, when there was the zoom in to the inn, I think the zoom in was a little bit too slow for me. If it had been speeded up a bit, it would have been better. But as soon as the character appeared walking, immediately really look, a lot of good detail. It's slightly low resolution, especially in the background, but background blurriness isn't really a problem. But But look at the character, very detailed character. This weapon on the back is super detailed. And look at these movements. These are good movements.
Rough night?
I don't remember.
Yeah. See, shaking the head and stuff. So pretty good animation on the movement and good animation on the main character, which is the animation that matters the most.
Then it was probably a rough night. On the house.
Okay, so I'm guessing that she's scoping out two different parties and trying to figure out which one to join there. Oh yeah, and now that we get a good look at her, she's got like lots of pouches. She's got this like potion or something and everything. So yeah, very well done character design, I think, with a lot of things going on. Okay, that transition looked a little bit awkward. Let's look at that again. Yeah, I think something about that didn't quite work. Let me use the less than and greater than keys to get a better look at it and try to figure out. I can't figure out why. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so here she is at the bar. She's reaching behind her, and then there she is there. Oh, that's what happened. Okay, so we went from this scene to this scene where her back blocks most of the view, and one frame later, because I'm using the less than and greater than keys to go one frame at a time, one frame later she's jumped ahead that far. So yeah, that jump there was a little bit too much of a jump to have in one frame, and it just looks slightly off.
So, what's the celebration all about?
We rescued the blacksmith's children from a goblin camp. They're safe now.
So the moth character is getting in some kind of trouble and flying around. Okay.
Him. The Silvercrest Guild wants him brought in alive. 10,000 gold. You're coming with us. Cusgale, there's a bounty on your head.
No.
You don't get a choice. Then I'll take you by force.
I'm not going anywhere.
Okay, so if I'm following the storyline, the party that the main character decided not to join is a bounty hunter party. After this gray-skinned elf, or is he a vampire? I don't know what he is. And they've got to capture him alive. And for some reason, the moth decided to save him and interfere. Not entirely clear why, but probably they already know each other or something. Is the sound getting quieter and quieter as it's going on? Well, it's all the way up on YouTube. I think I'm going to turn up the sound on my computer. Okay, yeah, it sounded like the sound just kept getting quieter as it went on. I'm not sure if it was or not, but it's just getting too quiet. Okay, let's go.
What?
Okay, so this caused the entire thing to break out in a bar fight, and I'm guessing the character from that party that has the moth in it that went on stage and is now singing is doing some kind of bard thing that helps to distract the other side or something. I'm guessing that's what's happening. Or no, she's not on stage singing, she's standing on a table singing. Okay, I misunderstood. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, the dialogue was getting softer, and now we're actually into the song part of it. Okay, so this is basically a skit, an AI skit, that turns into a song, an AI AMV, as soon as the bar fight really gets going. Okay, let's go. Oh, wow. I bet this was a really good transformation. Yeah, transformation is hard to do, even in traditional animation, and that looked pretty good. Let's look at it again. Okay, and in all the chaos, the target has escaped to the rafters. Oh, and then he just had an animation style change. See, he looks like this here, and then he looks like this here. Or is this another character? Well, the same blue hoodie is on the character here. Let's look at that again. I think, was there more than one gray-skinned elf in the beginning? I don't think so. No, he was by himself. So yeah, I think that is the same character, but the animation style changed. Either that or he has some kind of subtle shape-shifting powers. He became younger or something. Because look at this long face here. And then look at how short the face is here. This looks like a younger character with a shorter face. Yeah, that's the same character. Mm-hmm. Oh, wait, no, here's another character that looks like this character. Oh, maybe it is a character with some sort of, like, shape-shifting or mimicking powers. Oh, and the bar at the beginning was called the Stumbling Mimic. I was thinking that the things on the sign were like the D&D type things where it's like a treasure chest that bites you. That kind of looked like that on the sign. But maybe this is about bounty hunting someone who has a mimic that looks just like them, or they are a mimic or something. Okay, let's keep going.
Dear sister.
Oh, it is two characters. Okay, a brother and sister character. I see. Okay. I think I haven't talked much about the lip syncing, but I think the lip syncing and the background sounds like swords clashing on each other has mostly been happening in a way that's good. It's been like maybe slightly off sometimes, but most of the audio work seems to be pretty good as far as lip syncing properly and background noises.
Our legacy lives here and now. One step drinking do-si-do. Another drink I sip, another flight and tow.
Oh, so there is another sniper character involved in this situation too. And here she's pretty close up. And now she's hiding behind cover.
Brothers and sisters, hear the call. Through endless roads we'll
Oh, wait. Oh, there's a whole bunch of completely identical guys. Oh, maybe the title of the mimic bar, the title of the bar they're in, maybe that does have a meaning. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of totally identical guys here.
never fall. With every mile our craft grows strong. The shining rails will lead us.
Your prize is getting away.
Double heavy attacks, hearts on fire, chase perfection, climbing even higher. Double heavy attacks, the engines rain, distill our drink from grain to
Okay, so General Gravey, or rather her self-representation character, what is it? Ginrei Kurogane. Ginrei Kurogane. Okay, Ginrei Kurogane finally decided who to shoot, and the central magic user. And now everyone is able to escape, I guess.
Stop! Enough! Call it a draw! We've both lost too much.
Agreed.
Okay. That ending was a little bit too abrupt. Yeah, I think if you're gonna end that abruptly, what you need to do is have like a title card right at the end that says "to be continued" or something. But yeah, that's a short but complete episode. It's basically the character was introduced, there was a big bar brawl, sides were chosen, mysteries got introduced, the characters have either died or been severely injured. I think they can be resurrected sometimes in this world. I'm not quite sure how it works. But anyways, yeah, so I think this is better than the first two entries to the series that General Gravey, to the contest. I think this is better than the first two entries that General Gravey had to the contest. Okay. Oh, I forgot to read editor's notes. Let's read them now. I know there are going to be some issues. I really tried to fit 7 major characters into this one fight. Plus, I was trying to get them in the duration of the song because I thought it would be cool. On top of that, I'm not genning a 2.5 hour-ish fight. There are a lot of pitfalls, so I do apologize, and I also hope I helped give the characters life. This is also a one-shot that I came in on the second session. Okay, so second session. So I guess this is based on a particular role-playing session that she did. And we got a bunch of Skyebrows in the comments again. Roboticus Prime, Nightwave Fantasy, Keji-san, bar scenes are hard. Yeah, Keji-san would know about that. His character has a magical bar, and yeah, it's hard to do. Occultist Notitia, yeah, nice work, Gravey. He's a Skyebro. Okay, but we got a lot of videos to get through, so let's keep going. So the next one is Verbose Barred, if I'm saying that, pronouncing that correctly. And yes, it's a pun. It's a pun name. Okay, and this channel has this entry that is apparently a character builder, but it's an animated demo of the character builder and character sheet. Okay, so let's read the description. This is my fan-made Angel's Sword Lyrian Chronicles character builder and digital character sheet, created as an entry for the Angel's Sword AI contest. And then, yep, they've got the tag in there properly so that Leaflit will notice. This video shows a prototype character builder and digital character sheet experience inspired by Angel's Sword Lyrian Chronicles. Yeah, and Verbose Barred actually has like a character builder app. Yeah, look at their channel to see videos about that app. Okay. It was designed to help demonstrate how players could create characters, view their stats, track abilities, and interact with a digital sheet in a more visual and accessible way. For the web version, okay, so he's got links to the app and to the code of the app. Okay, so this is both my first AI video project and my first program made with the help of AI tools. There are definitely some technical rough edges, but it has been a huge learning experience and a major step forward for me creatively and technically. Programs and tools used, and then he's got a list of all these, and the music was Suno, and the voice. Okay, and okay. Well, let's go and look at the video. Oh, this is 10 minutes long. Okay, this is a pretty long video. So since this is a long video, I think I'm probably just going to watch the first 5 minutes or so, because I don't want to steal all his thunder for a long video. So let's go and let's see how far I get in there. Okay.
Hello, Pecorine. Have you seen the latest Lyrian Chronicles patch trailer?
Yes! I loved being featured in it. It looked cute and wholesome.
Okay, the latest Lyrian Chronicles patch trailer. Let me show that to you. Okay, let's see. Angel's Sword RPG. Let me just show you that. We'll go there. The latest patch trailer was this one. So see this character well, actually the latest patch trailer is this one, but I think this was made before this one. Okay, so see that character right there, and then we go back here, see this character right here. Yep, that's the character right there. That is the character in the Capitalism Ho trailer thumbnail. So, yep, that's the same character right there. Now, where are we? Okay, here we are. Okay, yep. Let's go.
Decided that I would start playing with my nieces.
You definitely didn't see the latest one.
The only thing is, when I went to make a character, I found it a little confusing and definitely too hard for them.
What do you mean?
I watched a few videos trying to make a character. It was a little complicated. Even though I'm really good with numbers, I really don't like spreadsheets. Using one in my off hours for fun? Not going to happen.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Huh?
It only took me about 15 minutes, and it seemed pretty straightforward.
But who?
Just use the Lyrian Chronicles Character Builder version beta 1.2.
Well, that's a mouthful.
It's fan-made, not official.
Then really, how good can...
And fan-made would be made by Verbose Barred. Okay, I saw something in there that looked like maybe it was an awkward transition. Let's look at it again.
It's fan-made, not official.
Then really, how good?
Yeah, there was kind of a hiccup there, and the background changed too. So yeah, I'm guessing like the last frame of one video generation is being used as the first frame for the next video generation, but something went slightly wrong, and there was a little hiccup in the background and everything.
Good can it be?
Let me show you.
Where are we?
Look around. We're inside of the character builder.
Ooh.
As you can see, at the very top there's a place where you can add in your character's name and add a picture to them. Why don't we put your character name in there?
Yes, yes!
Next, as you can see, this is where you can pick your race. You have your chimeras, demons...
Demons? You mean like fiends?
No, they're not fiends. People just started calling them that when they first ran into that race.
So it's a slur?
Who can say? Maybe it was, but they were basically like, yeah, and? They started calling themselves...
Yeah, and that's a reference to someone in the Skyebrows community, the Holy Ball, their video. Let me show you. The Holy Ball. Yep, that's a reference to yeah, and look at this, by the Holy Ball. Yeah, and it's got nearly 500,000 views in 4 months. Look at that. Look at that. Yep, that's a reference there. Okay, and then where are we? We'll go back here. Okay, so we're 2 minutes in. We're just going to watch a bit more of it.
Demons too. And now it's been so long that no one remembers what they were called before. Not even them. As I was saying, there's Fae, humans, and Yoshi.
Oh, and you can read their benefits and descriptions just like on the website.
That's the idea. Familiar enough to trust still lets you make bad life choices. Now, even though you're human, let's select one of the other races to show you what comes next, just in case you wanted to play something different. Let's select Fae and then hit continue. The next part is where you can select your ancestry. Each ancestry has special perks and unique features. But since you're not a Fae, let's go back by clicking on the tab above this and select Human before continuing.
Okay, so I guess the mouse is that, the cursor, you know, the cursor mouse is that little zombie character.
As you can see, humans don't have any special ancestry. Instead, their racial perks will be assigned later. So we can hit continue to part 3, Profile. You can see that your character name is already here. You can pick your gender, your age, your height, your weight.
We don't need to get into any of that.
Fair enough. We'll keep the mysterious adventurer energy and move on. Before we...
Okay, so I don't want to steal all his thunder. The link to this will be in the description. We're 3 minutes in. It's fairly simple. It did have a little bit of humor in it, like the, you know, we don't need to get into about my weight joke and stuff like that. And I did like it. And it does look good for a first one. It's not very ambitious because it's just these very, you know, simple chibi style of characters talking to each other. So not much that is ambitious has been tried, but what has been tried I think mainly looks good, especially for a first AI animated video. Okay. Oh, yep. So it is good, and go ahead and look at that if you want to on your own. And the next creator is Voice Farrealm. And like I said before, this person wants to be part of the Skyebrows community and is making videos in a Skyebrows type of style and is entering Leaflit's contest. So I think they basically count as a Skyebrows community member. They're getting attention from people in Keen's live stream. So yeah, it's like it's not like there's like a special application process or hazing ritual or anything like that you have to go through. I think they basically count. They're just really new. but I think they basically count as a Skybro in the Skyebrows community. Okay, and last time we covered a different contest entry, Crow's Lullaby, and this one has the hashtag on it. There's a couple other entries that they have up that don't have the hashtag, but that do say that they're competition entries. And the Valley of Moraine is part of the Angel's Sword RPG world. So I think that this is a contest entry, even though it doesn't have the hashtag Angel's Sword AI contest, even though it doesn't have the hashtag in there. So where are we? Okay, here we go. Okay, so I think it's an entry, even though it doesn't have the hashtag, but maybe, and it does say official, but maybe there'll be another one coming later, because see, if you go and you look, Wings in the Rain, we do have an unfinished version and an official version. So an unfinished version and an official version. So, so I think this is the final one, but it's possible that there'll be a more finished version that'll come later and actually be the contest entry, and maybe that's why there's no hashtag on it. I'm not sure. So it's unclear, but I'm like 95% sure that this is an Angel Sword AI contest entry. So their last one that we looked at, Crow's Lullaby, it was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good. It was like the best character building video in that reaction pack, as far as, you know, character building and character development. Okay, so the description says this is the story of Ratchet and how he came to the Valley of Moraine, made as an entry for a competition. The song is sang by Ratchet's mother, may make a follow-up for later. Okay, and it's only like 1 week, I think, until the contest ends. Okay, and then this is the self-representation character for the Voice Farrealm channel. And last time there was a very cool intro sort of like logo thing with this character. Let's see if it repeats it. Yeah, there it is. It's the same logo as before. Yeah, I like it when creators make a sort of a little logo for themselves to put for like maybe 3 to 5 seconds at the beginning, and maybe a different one for 3 to 5 seconds at the ending. I think that really helps make the video feel like, you know, a finished professional product. Okay, let's go. Okay, so I did want to say off the bat that as he zoomed into this cabin, I think the zoom in was mainly done well, except for one thing. There was sort of this, like, there was this stuttering. So it was kind of like, I don't know, the frame rate was off or something. I don't know. Let's look at that again. Yeah, see right there was the stuttering as it approached the cabin. But other than the stuttering, it worked really well. It's hard to take a building and do a zoom in on a door to the people inside and have it look good. So that's something that's hard to do. So he set a pretty high challenge for himself, and he mostly made it. I'm not sure what caused the stuttering, but that was the only problem I really saw with that.
In the workshop's golden glow.
on closed captioning, or no, closed captioning is going to cover up some of the pretty animation. Yeah, I don't want to cover up the pretty animation with closed captioning. But I like that there's world building already right in this first scene here. So we've done nothing so far other than see the beginning logo and zoom into the cabin, and already we see a bunch of world building and character building. Like, look at all these like runes on the fireplace and walls, and then we got the character that's like making this mechanical and possibly also magical bug. It looks kind of like a dragonfly. Well, it doesn't have a long tail like a dragonfly, so probably some other bug.
Where the gears sang soft and true, we bent the brass and whispered spells till the dragonfly flew.
Oh, it is a dragonfly.
Your little hands on the soldering iron, my heart in every turn. We built a world of clockwork wings while the hearth fire burned.
Okay, so it's zooming in on the fireplace while the lyrics talk about the hearth fire, which is a good matching of lyrics and visuals. Okay, let's go. Okay, there was another little stutter there. Yeah, let's look at that.
Fire burned.
Yeah, there was a little stutter there again.
Now the hearth is cold and scattered. The roof lies on the floor. You came.
Oh, what happened? Well, he's still a kid. Although it looks like he's an elf kid maybe. So it might indeed be many years later and he's still a kid. Yeah, so everything is, roof is fallen in and everything's destroyed. All the trees don't have leaves. This picture's really distorted, but that could, it's raining on the picture. So not necessarily an AI error.
Back to find me, but I was here no more. I can't be with you now, my wretched, though the ache won't let me go.
Okay, I'm just having too much trouble understanding the lyrics, so let's put the closed captioning on.
Eyes on the floor. You came back to find me, but I was here no more. I can't be with you now, my wretched, though the ache won't let me go. The shadows took our lips.
The egg won't let me go. I'm not sure what it said there.
I was here no more. I can't be with you now, my wretched, though the ache won't let me go.
Now the egg won't let me go. I'm not sure. I'm still not understanding it.
The shadows took our little home, but they can't take what I know. So I'll send my love on copper wings through the thunder and the night. Fly on to Moraine, little one. Build your fire in the light. I'll
Oh, he's still got the dragonfly that he made with his mother.
be the spark inside the oil, the glow inside the glass. Every
Oh, that was an animation error there. Look at the way that door opened.
the glow inside the glass. Every
Yeah, that was a really weird door opening scene that was an animation error. I think actually it's too loud now. I'm going to turn my computer's sound down. And, okay, there we go. Because, yeah, the other one was so quiet. And then okay, so let's see if that is a good sound level.
tear you cry in the rain, I'll turn to silver grass.
Every tear you cry in the rain, I'll turn to silver grass. I don't understand that, but it probably has something to do with this character. I think Ratchet is his name. Let's look. Yeah, Ratchet. So one of Leaflit's original characters for the role-playing game. So yeah, probably if I knew more about this character, I would understand the lyrics better.
As you dove into the ruins, the map went soft with tears. You knelt among the blackened beams with your heart full of fears. That broken frame you clutched so tight still holds the shape of us, a doorway to the life we lost and is now ash and dust. The dark man that came was someone you never knew, but I felt his cold breath on my neck when it tore our world in.
Okay, so it wasn't years later that he came back. It was like a total destruction that happened in just one day or something. Okay, I understand.
I can't be with you now. My reaches, though my arms still reach for you. The road is long and the pack is heavy, but my hopes will carry you.
Okay, so on the previous scene there, when he opens his eyes,
Heavy, but my hopes.
yeah, we have a little bit of the low resolution problem that you can really see on his eyes. Yeah, usually when AI animation is having low resolution problems, it will affect character eyes more than anything else. So if you look to the eyes, if you're like, wait, is this a little bit too low resolution? And then you look to the eyes, you can usually tell.
Will carry you. So I'll send my.
Oh, and then see, this is nice high resolution here. Character face close-ups usually fix that problem, but sometimes they don't. I've seen some videos where they're having low resolution problems and they do character face close-ups and that doesn't fix it either.
I love uncover wings through the thunder and the night. Fly on to Lorraine, little one. Build your fire in the light.
Oh, wait, he was in the snow or kind of looks like snow, or no, it's not snow, it's just there's so many, the trees are leafless, sorry, not leaflet, the trees are leafless, and then there's all the smoke haze, so yeah, but you can see the green here, yeah, he's not in the snow. Sorry, I thought it was an AI error and it wasn't.
I'll be the spark inside the oil, the glow inside the glass. Every tear you cry in the rain, I'll turn to silver grass. They say the valley of Moraine holds tents and dreams and.
Okay, so when he leaned down to look at the map, I think we had another one of those stutters. Not this one, the next scene. Yeah, we had another one of those stutters that looks kind of weird.
They say the valley of Moraine holds tents and dreams and song. A river that forgets the storm, a place where you belong. Your hands are small but clever still. The gears remember.
Oh, there, that character looks really interesting. And then we got Maid Mall. Okay.
My name. Make something beautiful from the pieces that you built from rain. I can't be with you now.
Okay, so I think there was an error on the bug. Yeah, the bug has the jewel on the front now, and isn't the jewel like on the top of the bug? Yeah, the jewel is on the back of the bug, but now it's on the front of the bug right below the head. Yeah, that's an error in the character design changed.
From the pieces that you built from rain. I can't be with you now, my wretched, but I never true.
Oh wait, there was was a weird flash there. I'm going to use the less than and greater than keys to go one frame at a time. Something weird flashed over here. Was this like his dead mother that suddenly flashed, or what was that? Okay, something flashed. Sorry, there's so many frames to go backwards. Okay, I'm going one frame at a time with the less than and greater than keys, which is something you can do on YouTube. Okay, let's see, he jumped. Oh, no, it's just him. Him sort of jumped backwards for one frame like that. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, he jumped backwards for one frame. Yeah, that looked weird there.
Never truly left. I'm the light in your eyes when the lightning splits the sky. The quiet click inside your heart when you lift your head and try.
Oh, there was another weird flash over here. I don't think I'm going to chase all of these down to identify them. I'm just going to note them.
I fly on to arrange my
Oh, and now the dragonfly has like two bottoms. Okay, yeah, that looks weird.
darling, build your fire in the light. And when the new home stands, look up. You'll see two copper wings tonight.
Oh, wait. This is Crow, the character from the other video that we watched in the last reaction pack. So yeah, Crow's Lullaby, that's that character right there, right here. Okay, let's keep going. Wings in the rain, and I like the way that a logo was made in the air for this video. That makes it look professional, but unfortunately it is misspelled. In and the kind of merged into one weird word right here. Okay. Oh, and now we've got like outros or something, or bloopers, or yeah, because that was like the end of the song, right? Okay. And we've got a really distorted face on this character here. Okay, so we're going back to Maid Mall, which we saw earlier. Yeah, back here. Yeah, 3 minutes and 46 seconds. Maid Mall, we're going back there.
And now, a word from our sponsors.
Oh, it's advertisements. Okay. And then the closed captioning are covering up their own captioning, so let's get rid of that.
Welcome to the future site of the Maid Mall, and be sure to visit Bits, Bobs, and Butlers. Hey, Celine, when the Maid Mall gonna be done?
I'm working on it!
Welcome to the Bare Necessity.
Okay, so that first one had some low resolution and distortion problems, and the lip syncing wasn't quite accurate. But you know, since it's an outro and end skit, that's cool. But this one looks more high resolution. Look at this, really shiny and detailed picture. Looks a little bit of that ChatGPT look to it, but not too much. And then stuff is spelled correctly. Crafting materials, the bare necessities, Coca-Cola, which has to be different, you know, in order to avoid trademark problems or something. Today's special, 500 alchemy units for 200 C, whatever C means. Okay.
Ain't a lot of complexities.
Just forget about your worries and your wants.
Hey, Crow?
Oh, yep, and then here's Crow.
Yeah, Wretched.
I've learned so many slurs since I got here.
Okay. Let's rewind a little bit here. Okay, there we go.
I've learned so many slurs since I got here.
Me too, Wretched. Me too.
Okay, so that was a cool one, but it ended a little bit too abruptly. Oh, and then is it just black screen? Okay, let's keep looking. Yeah, I think it's just a long black screen till the end, is it? Or are we going to get a jump scare? 5 more seconds. Are we going to get a jump scare or not? Nope. So, yeah, that long black screen at the end was not good. I liked it. There were a lot of good things in here. But that long black screen at the end, you know, you should put up some end credits or something. But even though this says official, it doesn't have the hashtag. So it's possible that this isn't the final version. But yeah, I need some kind of end credits or inspirational quote or something to say, hey, this is the end. And not just have a long black blank screen like that at the end. Okay, so let's go to the next creator. So this is JabberingJake, and I'm like 99% certain that he is not in the Skyebrows community. So it looks like he's got a lot of videos, and the one that we're going to look at today is A Saint in Another World Angel Sword AI short film. And looks like this guy does a lot of drawing and has written novels and stuff like that. Okay, and let's see. And then Saint Saga, I think, is his like his own character from his novels or something. Yeah, Saint Saga, the Black Beast. This is an ebook, it looks like. Okay, so he's got his own character that he's putting into the Angel Sword role-playing game world of the Lyrian Chronicles. So I think that's what's going on here. Which is actually what a great deal of the entries are. Quite a lot of the entries are, I'm taking my own character and putting that character, or rather a version of that character, into the world. And let's see, the Saint character, I guess, is this the Saint character here? Is it the character on the thumbnail with black hair? Or... let's see. Well, we'll figure it out as we go in. Okay, so let's go in. And we got Leaflit here, and I think this is the character here. And let's scroll down and look at the description here. So, Jeanette de Belle from my story Saint Saga, the Black Beast. Oh, so I could have just looked at the description instead of struggling around. Okay, I should have come here first. Okay, is isekai. And in case you don't know anything about anime, that's the term for being reborn into another world, which is a really common anime plot now. Okay, so it's isekai into the world of Lyrian Chronicles of Angel Sword Studios and meets the helpful guild girl Leaflit. Yes, so Leaflit is canonically the guild receptionist in this role-playing world. So that's canon right there. I wanted to try making a longer form AI animation. I unfortunately lost some of the files, but I was able to save enough to make this with new generations. I goofed up on the format because PixAI is funky like that. So by the format, I'm guessing he means the aspect ratio here. So see, it's got the black bars on the side here. Okay, the tools I used rfabi.ai and PixAI for the video and character references, Angel's Sword is the tabletop RPG universe created by VTuber Leaflit and is hosting this contest. And then he's got the hashtag in here, so he does have the hashtag like he's supposed to have for a contest entry. Okay, and then this one is 2 minutes, and I don't see the music symbol, so I'm guessing it is a skit. Let's go. Or actually, let's put on some closed captioning, and then let's go.
Hello, adventurer.
Adventurer? I'm Saint Jeanette de Belle. You don't recognize me?
Afraid not. We get plenty of new faces around here. Do you want to join? Now that you joined the guild, let's see what you can do! We have a simple monster for you to defeat!
If I must. Behold the power of God's hammer!
Oh, she missed and hit the building. Okay. Yeah, that's humorous. Okay, and then this coming out of the building is Leaflit's mother, Asari, that she shares her VTuber channel with.
What the hell was that? You two get back here and...
Okay, so I think there was a little bit of an awkward transition here. Let's look at it again.
What the hell was that?
Oh, yeah, the, after she said what the H was that, there was, sorry, I used the wrong keys. Okay, right here. Okay, so I'm gonna use the less than, I was hitting the wrong keys. I was using the less than and greater than to go backwards. Okay, let's look at the awkward transition. Okay, from here. Okay, that's why it was awkward. Okay, so see, we've got her here, and then I'm going one frame at a time. We've got one, two, we had 2 frames of her like this, and then suddenly she's like that. So yeah, just 2 frames. So it was like the transition was just too quick, and it didn't quite work there. It looked awkward.
You two get back here and fix this!
And I wanted to comment on the lip syncing. I think the lip syncing is done well. The voices, they don't sound like AI. They sound pretty good. They don't sound robotic. They do sound a little bit too like silly for the characters, I want to say. I don't think silly is quite the right word. But yeah, it does sound slightly too silly for these characters. The AI is having some low resolution problems, like look at the edge of Leaflit's hat, how blurry this looks. So yeah, there's some low resolution problems. It's not real bad though.
Who is that? That's my mom! Leaflit! Get back!
Okay, I think we just had another awkward transition here. Let's look at it again.
Leaflit!
Yeah, we had one of those transitions where, let me use the, I think it went completely black for a moment. Let me use the less than and greater than keys to go 1 frame at a time. Yes, it did. It went completely black for like 3 frames. Yeah, completely black frames in here. Yeah, like 3 frames in there that were just black. That didn't work very well. It looked weird.
Leaflit! Get back here! You have to come home eventually! Hang on!
Okay, so she can grow wings, and either that's an AI error or her wings change color. Maybe they change color, because look, when they first grew, they were glowing. So the glow makes them sort of like this yellow color. And then when they've been on her for a while, you can see the true color. Maybe that's it. I'm not quite sure. But it's a nice looking background here. Some of the flowers are blurry in the foreground, though. It should be just the far background that's blurry and not the near background.
My mom is going to be so...
Okay, this one looks clean. Look at this. See, look at the edge of Leaflit's hat again. Look at how clean and crisp that looks. So yeah, this is a good one here. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to her mouth movements. Let's go back so I can see it and judge how well the lip syncing is going on.
My mom is going to be so mad when I get home.
That was really well matched lip syncing. Yeah, the lip syncing is working on this quite well. I see like maybe slightly off, but mostly it's quite well, and it's really hard to do lip syncing with AI animation.
Look out! Stay behind me!
Okay, the animation style changed a little bit to make the weapon here more detailed and stuff. And I usually scold people for animation style changes, but I think this one works. Yeah, it becoming slightly more detailed than it was before is something that often happens in professional anime, and I think it works here.
My multiple arc system terrains in front!
Okay, there was a little stutter there again. Let's look at it. Yeah, that awkward stutter there where it was like the same frame, but she jumped back this direction just like a fractional distance. And that looked awkward. But the fight scene, I think the choreography was well done. I could tell what was happening with the monster chasing them and with them fighting the monster. And it didn't look like anything particularly weird was happening.
Oh, Leafly! I'm glad you're all...
Leafly? Does her mother actually call Leaflit Leafly? I don't know enough about her to know if she does or not.
All right!
Mom!
Okay, and then another character that I don't know.
Mom!
Hazel? What are you doing here?
Oh, so these are both original characters by I've forgotten his name already. What is his name? JabberingJake. Okay, so this is the child character of his character right here. So these are both his original characters.
I'm here to bring you home.
And then there was a weird stuttering again where like it was zooming in and then it changed to zooming out like too quickly.
Home! Dad's gonna bring us back! It was fun! Come back again!
Okay, so that ended abruptly. It would be good to have like a little end screen at the end that said, you know, like, oh, this is by JabberingJake, and thank you for looking at my AI contest entry, or like anything that you want, you know, there. You can have credits or an inspiring quote, or, you know, a little logo that can be animated but doesn't need to be saying, hey, this is the JabberingJake channel. So there's a bunch of things you can do there. It ended too abruptly. But I think it was overall, it was well done. And it's harder to do the skits than to do the music videos. I was impressed with the lip syncing and some of the animation that looked crisp and clean. But there were problems that needed to be fixed, like the stuttering and some of the low resolution problems and the aspect ratio. People really don't like the black bars.
Hello, adventure.
Let's see. Yeah. See, it got. So we had black bars. How long did we have it? Okay, so we had black bars for the first 30 seconds. Or no, we had them longer. We had them for the first minute, Yeah, we had them for the first minute, and then we didn't have them after that. And people are going to be much more interested in a video when it has the full aspect ratio like this rather than the black bars on the side. And so, yeah, if you were going to do it again, I would say you want the opening scene to be something that doesn't have black bars so that people don't click away. But I understand that you lost a lot of the animation and had to assemble what you had and generate more in a hurry. So I don't want to be too hard on you, considering that you are dealing with difficult circumstances in trying to get it assembled again. But some of it does look really good. Like this one, crisp, clean, good looking. Only the background is blurry, and it seems like it should be blurry because it represents the camera focus. So the camera is focused on the faces and the shoulder here and not on the background. So that's accurate as to how it would be. The storyline, I think it's cool. So we got the main character. She gets isekai'd into another world. I'm guessing she just got teleported there or something and not reborn like isekai often is, because it doesn't seem to be that kind of storyline. She tries to join the guild, tries to prove herself, and accidentally blasts a hole in the house, and then her and Leaflit run off to avoid responsibility, fight a monster, gets chased down by the mother, and then the character is able to go back to her own world. So it's like a complete little adventure, and look at this. It's barely more than 2 minutes, and it managed to get all that storytelling into that 2 minutes. So that's a complete adventure there. So it gets a really high score on the storytelling, that it managed to have like multiple characters. It didn't put too many in there. And it had a bunch of different things happening. It showed off the character's powers when she's fighting. It's like, this is what she can do when she's fighting. She can grow wings and fly, all that stuff. Okay, so that is pretty good. Let's go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And then we've got one more, which is Kartoffel. So K the Spud. And look at this, 69 subscribers and 69 videos. I'm just sorry. I'm laughing at 69 jokes. Sorry. I'm a 1980s kid. I remember so many 69 jokes, and people still make them now. They're popular jokes. Yeah, we got to make sure this guy doesn't ever get another subscriber or upload another video. He needs to stay right here. It's perfect. No. Just kidding. Don't do that. Don't do that. Okay, so it's just so perfect to come here and react to him when he's at that level. Okay, but I'm sure he'll get a bunch more subscribers and a bunch more videos. This guy, I'm like 99% certain that he's not in the Skyebrows community, at least not yet, although he's of course welcome to join if he wants to. But he seems to have a potato character, potato VTuber, who looks kind of like the burnt peanut. Yeah, kind of like the burnt peanut, but of course the burnt peanut was based on even older characters like the annoying orange. Remember the annoying orange? Okay, so a tried and true character design for a VTuber. Okay, so, and I think this is their only AI video. I think mostly they're doing reacts and stuff. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so let's go to their video. So this is the Lyrian Chronicles Anime Opening, and see it has the hashtag in the title and in the description. Yeah, in the title and in the description. And so this is something that has officially met the contest rules and will be noticed by Leaflit and properly entered in. Okay, so And let's see, is this an affiliate link for the AI that he used to make this? I think it might be. Okay, so Leaflit is sorry, which is the channel that Leaflit shares with her mother. It's the main channel. Let me just show it to you real quick. So yeah, see, here's Leaflit, here's her mother sharing the channel, and look at this, nearly 200,000 subscribers. And Leaflit's the one running the contest and putting up the money. And Angel's Sword RPG, that's a side channel run by Leaflit. She has several side channels just for the role-playing game. And you should go in here and light up this @ symbol. There's ways to do it. You might have to like retype it in or something, and make sure it doesn't mess up this hashtag when you do it, because @ symbols, when you try to fix them, they're often contagious, and they'll like erase stuff next to them when you're trying to fix the description. I've been so frustrated with that when I've tried to make @ symbols light up. So yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you need to fix this @ symbol, and when you do it, try to make sure that it doesn't mess up and erase stuff around it. Okay, so my entry in the Golden Sword Awards AI video contest. Thanks for watching my links, and then I'm guessing that's the AI he used. And look at this, only 10 views. Only 10 views, so we're some of the earliest people to ever see this. And the opening scene looks impressive. We've got, it's balanced. Look at how it like, if you draw a line down the middle, it's balanced. It's got the full moon right in the center. It's got the trees stretching. So this is good design for just the still picture here. Oh, and we got the little icon in the corner here. That is cool. Okay, so let's rewind it, and let's take a look.
Beneath the fading star.
Okay, let's put on subtitles and rewind it a bit. Actually, it sounds kind of quiet to me. Let me turn up my computer's sound again. Okay, I turned it up again. Okay, let's go.
Fading stars, I will stand 1,000 roads I never spent.
Okay, so I wanted to talk about the first 14 seconds there. We have basically a perfect walking cycle for, I'm assuming this is probably Leaflit, although it's harder to recognize her from the back here. But we've got a perfect walking cycle. I'm thinking this was probably masked out because the walking cycle matches perfectly, and then just the backgrounds change. And I think that is a cool effect. I've seen it in music videos, you know, even like decades old ones, in fact, before AI. So that is a cool choice to make, I think, to open the video on, to have a perfect walking cycle. Now, it does have one imperfection right at the end. Let me show you.
I will stand 1,000 roads I never spent.
Yeah, see that transition right there? It suddenly went to a different Leaflit, and I can really tell this is her now because the top hair tuft has red on it. So it went to a slightly different outline of Leaflit. Let me use the less than and greater than keys to show you one frame at a time. So it's mostly perfect. But see, it faded out from this character, and then it went here. So the outlines of, I mean, it is the same character. It's still Leaflit, but the outlines change, and it's not perfectly matched. See, in all the other scene changes, just the background changed, and the walking cycle was exactly the same. And then in this one, we did like a cross-cut fade. I think it's called that kind of transition. And then the character looks slightly different, and you also look, she's lower resolution. So see here, she's higher resolution, more detailed, And then in this scene, she's lower resolution. So that's just a tiny little error. It doesn't really look bad. It's just something I noticed because I'm a nitpicker. Okay, so I liked that sequence where there's basically the same background and various original characters created by Leaflit shown on that background and doing motions and jumping and stuff. I did notice that the background is moving a little bit. And I think that's okay because it's just supposed to be an abstract background. It's not actually like, you know, a painting on the wall behind them or anything like that. The only thing I thought that was somewhat weird is that this character, I've seen this character before. I don't think he's like that much shorter than the other characters. And he's like really short. Like here's Rana, Leaflit's best friend. In her Lamia form, and I don't think this character is that much smaller than her. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. I just don't know the characters well enough to tell for sure. But it did strike me as weird. But if he really is supposed to be a very different size than the others, then maybe that's not going to strike someone as weird who knows the characters, like, you know, Leaflit and whoever else might be judging the contest. Okay, so let's keep going.
The sky is calling out my name. The wind ignites a brighter flame. And though I've stumbled countless times, I'll keep chasing.
Yep, see, here's the same character, and he is, in fact, the same height as the other characters. Okay, so I was thinking that looked off. But I think this song here, it sounds like a normal anime opening song, because, you know, this is supposed to be an anime opening, but it's better than the average anime opening song. It's got the inspiring sort of like, you know, go on your adventure and do your things kind of feeling to it. And then this is Leaflit herself, and all of these, and then her best friend, and then all of these here are her original characters from the role-playing game.
Sing what is mine, so let the thunder shake the ground, let the darkness gather all around. I can hear tomorrow singing bright. All we have to do is fight, so take a breath and hold on tight. The dawn is waiting just beyond the night. I won't fall away.
Okay, and then this character here became more human looking than he used to be. Yeah, he wasn't as human looking as this. I don't know if he has the ability to change or what. But I think this, okay, so the Slay the Dragon, handing over that quest thing, and then Leaflit freaking out at it, that was humorous there. So I like that joke. And then we go into a sequence where the characters have this walk cycle, and then it keeps flashing to various adventures and then flashing back to the walk cycle. And I think that sequence is done well. That's a good way to keep reusing some animation and have it work well. And then it shows various adventures, and as long as you don't do it for too long, and then it looks like it's out of that pattern here. So there's a pattern here where they're doing that, and that's also a way to showcase like the passage of time and going to different areas and stuff like that. Okay, let's keep going.
Hey, oh, not today.
Okay, this was really clean. Look at this when the camera pans around, and we've got a bunch of distinct looking characters in the same scene. And these look like pretty clean and crisp animations. Look at this.
Oh, not today.
Yeah, that looks awesome. Yeah, this here really looked like a scene from a professional hand-drawn anime, and one that's doing pretty good work too. Not top-notch, not Mappa or anything, but pretty good. Uh-huh. Okay, so that thing where they all jumped off of the burning sky boat did look a little bit awkward. Let's look at that one frame at a time to try to figure out why it looked awkward to me. Okay, so there's a big explosion. Oh, you can see them exiting here. So you can see them exiting here in the big magical explosion. Okay, so the dragon fire is orange, and then the magic of the boat itself is blue, as you can see from all of this blue glowing equipment. And it blows up here, and then the characters are coming out here. Yeah, they're coming out here. Okay, so when I look at it frame by frame, it doesn't actually look that weird. Or wait, actually, it looks kind of like the characters were masked out and they're masked onto, like this animation was made first and then the characters were masked onto that. Okay, so that's why it looks a little bit weird. Probably that's what was done here. But it only looks a little weird. It doesn't look bad or anything, just a little bit weird. Let's keep going. Yeah, that was a good thing. Yeah, that was a good scene there. Oh, and this reminds me of the picture that Leaflit used for the Lyrian Chronicles announcement. Yeah, look at this. It looks very similar to this picture here that was used for the announcement. Yep, looks very similar. Yeah, so that's a nod to the contest announcement, indeed. Okay, and then I think that transition looked well when it went to like all to white. It went all to white here. Let's just see it. Yeah, see it zoomed in on Leaflit's eye. It went all to white and then it came here. That looked like a really good transition. I liked that style of transition. And then we got them celebrating after escaping from the dragon or possibly blowing it up or something. It's not entirely clear, but you know, this is only about a minute and a half, so you can't, necessarily include a whole fight in there. And sometimes escaping from the dragon is good enough. Sometimes you can't handle those things. Okay, and then they're celebrating with beer in a, maybe a bar. Yeah, this might be a bar, but it kind of looks too fancy and large for a bar. Might be some kind of like royal hall or something. But yeah, having a big old feast. This image does look a little bit too ChatGPT. Yeah, it's got like, look at like all these little tiny spots of light like this one and stuff. So it's not extremely ChatGPT, but it's got a little bit of the ChatGPT clutter. I think there's some commands you can use to make ChatGPT do less of that. So it's not real bad like that, but it's got some of it. Like, yeah, look at this light, this light, this light, this light. Yeah, one of the things that ChatGPT images will do is that it makes it look like hundreds of tiny spotlights have been put on everything. And this has a bit of that look, but not too much. And then people feed the ChatGPT images into a video generation AI program. And then see the bottoms of her hair here are just getting blurry here, and her neck is really blurry. So this has some resolution problems and some ChatGPT problems, but it's not too bad. Yeah, and then look at this. Crisp and clear image. Looks pretty good. And you can even see like the highlights on the hair like this. Yeah, see where, yeah, that's something that professional anime does a lot, is it draws these in. So pretty cool. Yep, and then we got, yeah, the background here. Looks pretty cool. And we got the logo, which I think this is similar to or identical to the actual logo that Leaflit uses on her website for it and on her videos for it. Okay, so this was actually really good, and let's go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Look, we're at 0. Yeah, we're at 0. I guess I'm going to be the first thumbs up for this video. Okay, so that was a lot better than I was expecting for someone that I'd never heard of before. The 69 subscriber Potato. So this is, don't give the Potato a naughty nickname. Don't give the Potato a naughty nickname. That would be naughty. Don't do that. Don't do that. The 69 Potato. Don't call him the 69 Potato. Don't call him that. Okay. Yeah, don't do that. No bully. Okay, but yeah, this was a lot better than I expected. Let's look at it. This is the last one. Let's look at it a little bit more. Yeah, it's got a lot of techniques in here that look like what a professional would decide to do with how to edit the various scenes together and stuff. There's not very much that I can criticize with it, other than low resolution problems in some scenes and stuff like that. Mostly it's been pretty clean, and yeah, like look at this scene. This is amazing. Yeah. Well, I paused at the wrong moment, but it was amazing until I paused at exactly the wrong moment. But yeah, look at this. So yeah, this is a really good entry, and I think this might be the first AI video for this creator. It doesn't say anything in the description about it, but yeah, I think it's probably the first AI video for this creator. So good job, person I have never heard of before. Very awesome. Okay, so that is the end of the video here. And so that is the another batch of entries for the Leaflit and AI video contest, the Angel Sword RPG Lyrian Chronicles contest. And this video is going to be batch 5. It'll be on this playlist of my reactions to Leaflit or Leaflit related stuff. And so this playlist will be in the description. Links to all of these creators' pages and their videos will be in the description. Okay, so it was lots of fun to look at a bunch of these again, and I know that we're getting really close to the deadline, so unless it gets moved out again, I think there'll be a whole bunch of people suddenly finishing their videos right before the deadline, and I'll have enough for at least one more batch after this one, batch 5. I'll have at least enough for a batch 6, and maybe enough for a batch 6 and 7. I know I've been talking to people, and there's at least 5 more videos that I know that people are trying to get out before the deadline. And then I've got, like, I think 3 or 4 more that I know of that I haven't reacted to yet that are out also. So very exciting to get closer and closer to the deadline, and more people will be putting their stuff out there. Very, very cool. Very cool. Okay, so that was a reaction.